Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Brandon again, and I hope you had a very, very Merry Christmas. And today I'm bringing you a new War Thunder video since I haven't gotten one out here in about a week. I know it's been kind of off and on with videos here, but you know, I've been pretty busy with the holidays and stuff like that. But let's go ahead and jump right into this. We're going to be taking a look at the XP-38 today. Now, the XP-38 is one of my favorite planes from World War II. It's one of the most unique planes that you will see on the battlefield in War Thunder, in the skies. It's just a really amazing plane. It was also one of my favorite planes in the game Secret Weapons Over Normandy. And as you can tell, the soundtrack from this, or the music that I'm playing in the video right now, is from that game. Very great game. It's just, if you guys ever get the time, you should go take a look at it. Really fun game. I'm not sure if it's for PC or not, but I know it's for PlayStation 2, and it might have been for Xbox. I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, if you guys ever get wild hair, go check out that game. But anyway, let's go and jump into like kind of what I'm going to talk about this video. It's going to kind of be like a tactics video, and it's also going to be kind of like a, I don't know, history video at the same time. But anyway, let's go with the main things about the XP-38. What made this plane unique during World War II? Well, the first thing is, this was the first Lockheed-designed military aircraft to go into series production for the U.S. Army Air Corps. This was also the first twin-engine interceptor to serve with the U.S. Army Air Corps. It was the first fighter to use the Allison V-17 twin engine. It was the first fighter with the tricycle landing gear. Now, if you guys remember from like my B-24 videos, like the B-24 had tricycle landing gear, and it makes the landings exceptional for it. It makes it pretty darn easy there. But some other stuff is, it was the first fighter with speeds over 400 miles per hour, and it was the first twin-boom engine fighter. It was the first U.S. Army Air Force aircraft to shoot down a German aircraft during World War II. It was the first U.S. Army Air Force fighter to carry out an escort to Berlin. It was also the only plane to be in production from the very beginning of the war to the very end. It was actually in production before Pearl Harbor, I believe, which also made this plane pretty unique. So it was in production even before the war even took place, but I think they could basically foresee this coming. This was also the plane that racked in the most kills during the Pacific Theater, air kills that is, which is pretty phenomenal because in this game, it doesn't, in War Thunder, it doesn't really seem like they portray it right. You can tell that the plane model for this is, the air model is just all kind of messed up for this plane. You feel like it should be 10 times better than what it is, and I really don't think that War Thunder, or Gaijin for that matter, did a really great job of portraying this plane, because it really is an amazing plane. Well, one more important fact about this plane was a group of P-38s are actually what shot down Admiral Yamamoto's plane to really shorten the war during the Pacific Theater. But anyway, that's just some of the brief history about this thing. It's got a lot more history, a lot of background stuff that is really great to talk about, but maybe I'll save that for another video. But for this, I'm going to go into the tactics, since this plane, even after all the updates, even after the flight model has been updated, everything is still a really hard plane to use. So what I'm going to tell you guys is, while flying this plane, what you should do is you should try to climb. This thing does have some pretty great speeds. It has some decent speeds for it. But what you should do is, in a lot of these clips, you'll notice that I'm dropping in on people. And for the tier that this thing sits at, it's tier 2. Now, we're looking at the XP-38. There's two different models. There's P-38 and XP-38, which are basically the same plane all around. But I don't want to say it's a boom and zooming plane, but you got to kind of use it as one as it sits right now. And you just got to use your speed to get out of certain situations, because this thing does compete pretty well for planes at its tier. It's also very smart while flying this plane to have a wingman, because like you're seeing here towards the end of the video, I'm getting chased by a Focke-Wulf 190, the Japanese one, but I'm also outrunning it. I'm going pretty fast, so I'm outrunning this thing. But here comes my friend Ian, who ends up diving in on it and gets it off my ass. Just remember, guys, use your speed for this thing and use your height advantage. The speed for this can usually outrun a lot of planes at its tier to keep the game even for you. And also, boom and zooming is what I suggest doing with it right now. Even though if you get a critical on someone, watch those criticals. If you get a critical, then you have a high chance of keeping with them in this plane. It's just one of those planes. It's hit or miss depending on what type of game that you're having. But anyway, guys, I'm going to keep this video kind of short today, and I'll probably end up making a longer one later on down the road, here in maybe tomorrow or the next day, somewhere in there. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed my video, and my name's Brandon, and as always, have a nice day.